From Darkness to Light. Jane's Journey Through Anxiety. Introduction. A life trapped in fear. Jane Matthews had spent years mastering the art of pretending. On the surface, she was a successful 32-year-old graphic designer working for a top agency in Austin, Texas. She had the dream job, the talent, and even the admiration of her peers. But behind closed doors, she was drowning. Every morning, she woke up with an invisible weight crushing her chest. Her first thoughts weren't about her exciting projects or career goals. They were about how to survive another day of anxiety. For years, she suffered in silence. What if I fail? What if everyone secretly hates me? What if I lose my job? What if I never feel normal again? Her heart raced even when nothing was wrong. She couldn't sleep. She couldn't relax. She couldn't breathe. Every social interaction left her exhausted and overanalyzing every word she had said. Her life was a constant cycle of self-doubt, panic attacks, and emotional isolation. She tried everything: therapy, meditation apps, deep breathing techniques. Nothing worked. Until one night, when everything changed. The breaking point. One click away from a new life. It was 11:47 p.m. Jane sat on her bathroom floor, knees pulled to her chest, struggling to catch her breath. Another panic attack. Her world felt like it was closing in. With shaking hands, she picked up her phone, not even sure what she was looking for. Maybe a distraction, maybe an escape, maybe a miracle. Then, a video popped up in her recommendations. Overcoming Social Anxiety. Tips and Strategies, by Cavendish Enterprise LLC. She hesitated for a moment. Another motivational speech? Another useless hack? But something inside her whispered, just press play. So she did. The discovery. A ray of hope. The video was different. It wasn't some influencer throwing out generic advice like, just be positive, or, stop overthinking. Instead, it laid out real, practical strategies. The kind that made sense, the kind that felt like they could actually work. She watched another video. Then another. For the first time, she didn't feel alone. Then, she noticed something in the description. A book recommendation. How to Reduce Your Anxiety by Philip Pulliam. The video host, Philip Pulliam, talked about anxiety like he had lived through it. His book wasn't just another self-help fluff piece. It was a battle-tested survival guide. With one click, Jane ordered the book. And that one decision changed everything. Get the book that transformed Jane's life. https://books2read.com/u/3 The Transformation. A New Beginning. The book arrived 2 days later. Jane devoured every word. Unlike other books that just told her to calm down, How to Reduce Your Anxiety gave her real, step-by-step techniques. She learned how to reprogram her thoughts to stop overthinking before it spiraled. A breathing technique that calms anxiety in less than 60 seconds. How to disrupt anxiety cycles before they took over her entire day. How to sleep peacefully for the first time in years. At first, she doubted herself. Could this really work? But she made a promise. She would commit to the process. Every morning, she followed the book's exercises. Every evening, she journaled her thoughts. Every panic attack, she used the techniques to shut it down before it took over. And then, the impossible happened. For the first time in years, Jane slept through the night. For the first time in years, she spoke in meetings without fear. For the first time in years, she felt free. Her coworkers noticed. Her family noticed. Even she noticed, the old Jane was gone. She had beaten anxiety. And now, it was time to help others do the same. The climax. A viral message of hope. Jane knew she couldn't keep this to herself. What if there were thousands of people out there, suffering just like she had? So, she did something she never would have done before. She filmed a video. No fancy effects. No scripted lines. Just her raw, honest story. She titled it, "This One Book Changed My Life." She uploaded it, and within 24 hours, it had 100,000 views. Within 48 hours, it had 500,000. People flooded the comments. I just bought this book. I've been suffering for years. Thank you. This made me cry. I feel like you're describing my life. I need help. I'm ordering the book now. I hope it changes my life like it did for you. Philip Pulliam's How to Reduce Your Anxiety exploded in sales. Get your copy now. https://books2read.com/u/3 Rankin. The resolution. A movement begins. Jane wasn't just an anxious woman anymore. She was a survivor. A warrior. A voice of hope. Her story inspired thousands to take action. She started her own YouTube channel. She partnered with Cavendish Enterprise LLC to spread the message even further. Most importantly, she never felt controlled by anxiety again. And if Jane could do it, so can you. Call to action. Your turn. Are you ready to break free from anxiety? Jane did it. You can too. Watch the video that changed your life. Cavendish Enterprise LLC YouTube channel. Get the book that started it all. How to Reduce Your Anxiety. Tag a friend who needs to hear this. Your journey to freedom starts now.